Okay, so the fun part about plumbing jobs isn't about sweating the pipes or cleaning the joints and adding the flux. I think it's more about the proximity of the job, whereas I've got to try to get in here. You see the clamp there, which just was keeping the water spray from the pinhole to a minimum. But I've got to get in here and sweat this pipe out there with the one with the clamp on it and get it out of there and replace it with another one. Easy job if it's on a workbench in someone's YouTube channel, but here we are under the house. I've got a main support beam in the way, got this joint under here, I've got the pipe right next door. Got to get my flame in here and do this job, but I'm not a plumber. So I got a light, I got a vice grip, I got some cushion, got a new piece of nice heavy duty L-type pipe, got a new flame gun, got some other tools, got my flux, got a brush. It sounds like I even have a cat down here to help me, which is cool. I'll take any company I can get. So lots of fun today, and I am on a timeline. I have to go to work. Okay, this is not going to be a good video, but I'll try. There goes Mittens. Mittens, come back. Okay, we'll let that pipe empty. This could take a while. Believe it or not, all this water is going to come in handy. So the pipe's pretty much empty. So I'm going to go down here and sweat this joint out. Now someone asked me, why don't you just patch the pipe? Because the pinhole is right over here. And well, that's a good point. Now, I could probably sleeve that thing and flux it, clean it, patch it. But this pipe, I believe this pipe, the reason it failed is because it's at the end of its life. It's corroded on the inside. So one more piece of pipe that gets replaced, probably the better. Now this is the sad part. Is this pipe, and then it continues down right here. This is old pipe, but up there around the bend is new pipe. So the last time the plumber did some work, I had him repair up to there, and you know what? I should have had him. I should have had him go the extra mile. Now, yeah, this house would be a good candidate for repiping. I'm just not at that point yet, but it's going to happen. So this is going to be the tough one. But all this water I'm going to use, I've got some little rag strips. I'm going to use it to wet my rags to keep the other parts of the joint cool while I try to fry this one out right here. Well, that took a lot longer than I thought, but if you want to see up inside there, you can see the green lime scale, and it's basically corrosion from the inside out. Got blowing some steam out of there now. So this is what I'm talking about. Thankfully, this pipe, it looks like it was the red label, which I believe is the L type. I mean, and this is copper pipe from 1979. So, I mean, you would hope that it was the best stuff, like better than nowadays, but who knows. So there's the inside of the other end. Now, it's going to be a little tougher. I'm going to get up here and try to get this one there. And then we'll be, where the pinhole is, right? It's not visible, but it's right there. It's just spraying straight out. And this is what we got on the inside. More the same. Very corroded. So it's too bad copper pipes just don't last forever. This copper pipe, if you figure 1979, 89, 99, 2019, 46 years. 46 years later. And then here's the new pipe. So it's time to prep. Okay, so here's the new pipe. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it together the same way as I took it out. I'm going to cut two pieces. And I'm going to put the cut one right there. And then I'm going to cut the next one off this other old piece. Put the sleeve, the sliding sleeve, not the one with the ends. Put a sleeve on there. And then clean up all the ends. Put the flux on. And then it's back to getting this stuff heated up. And sweat these pipes in there. And oh boy. And I'm just going to keep my fingers crossed. Now I've watched plumbers work. They make it look so easy. It's, you know, rinse and repeat for them. But me, I need more practice. And this is how I'm going to get it. Because this house is going to keep me down here. I'll be down here again after this is all done. So I only got a 5-foot stick. I think I'm gonna have to stock up on some 3/4 and some 1/2 inch, because who knows when the next line's gonna go. Okay, so you watched me clean the fittings that were already up there, probably. Now I used this pretty cool little tool. This little tab here deburrs the inside while the wire brush cleans the outside. And if you just always turn it clockwise, the tool lasts a lot longer. So I got one end ready. Now I'm gonna flex it and put it in there and double check before I go ahead and just make another pipe for the other side. Yeah, see that ring on the end? That's about how far that fitting let me push it in there. So I'm gonna have to do a lot more scrubbing with the wire brush. Try to wear down to get my old one in the hole. That hole is just, it's tight. With the help of this trusty block of wood that I found under the house, the pipe is in. Now, it's not soldered in yet, but it's in its hole. By the way, the flux looks good, everything's clean. Okay, the other pipe came out of there. It's in my hand. This looks to be about the same. So I'm gonna cut it and I might make it just a hair shorter. And I'll go right now. I'm gonna clean this end like I did the other one, because I won't be able to tap the end of this pipe in. I might have to do something else. Use the vice grips and hammer down with the clamp the vice grips on the new pipe, tap it with my wood block. Now before I put it up there, I have to remember to slide one of these sleeves onto the new pipe. Here we go into the other joint. Here's my end. I must have cut it perfect. Everything's fluxed. Now, this is an important step. You want to make sure that you get this thing in the middle. So I'm going to wipe off the flux. I might slide it back once, and maybe I'll put a line on the wood for the middle, and we'll heat it back up and get some solder in it. All right, we're cleaned up. We're ready to solder. Now, I couldn't find my ink pen, but I watched myself very carefully, and I'm looking at where I cleaned the pipe, and I can see a little bit of scuff on each end. You know, there is no insulation down here, but the foundation is insulated with styrofoam. And there's wood shavings, there's dust, there's crud, and there is some fiberglass insulation junk. It's killing me. Okay. I'm gonna sit this down here. I have no idea if that's a very good angle, but I've got the focus. Now the solder and everything that I studied up on YouTube ahead of time. And I have done this before, but it never hurts to brush up. So you work yourself out about the amount that the pipe is diameter. So I got about a 3/4 inch. I'm going to heat it from one side, and I'm going to draw it in from the other. And this light isn't really going to help me because I need to see the flame. Okay, here goes nothing. They say this is the most important thing that a plumber should be able to do proficiently and expertly every time. And I've seen them do it and make it look really easy. And I'm not left-handed, but I've got some hold. Well, Well, I hope. That's what I'm gonna say right now. I can only hope. I did drip some on my leg, which I'm glad it wasn't down there. Okay, time's running out. One down, 2 to go. Okay, now the joint I soldered is on the left. The union is old. Now look at this. I got it too hot over here. I can see some evidence of solder. It started to melt. So that's not good. So I'm hoping for the best. There's my union there. Oh, that's ugly. And then there's my other one over there. I'm not really seeing much evidence of melting over there on the other joints. So I'll let it cool for a few more minutes, and then I'm going to make a call and ask someone to turn on the water. Thankfully, there's somebody here. And you know what? If it leaks, I have to go to work, and I'll have to fix it later. I really hope it doesn't leak. I'm getting achy already. There's it. Oh. A lot of floor joists and beams down here in the way. So we'll see what happens. Okay, I put in the request for the water to be turned on. Some faucets. Oh no. That's dreadful. Oh. Why? So this first one that I did is leaking in the joint that I did. Now this one looks okay. And this one looks okay. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna slide this bucket right over here. And I'm gonna go to work. It's like spraying like out the end of the joint. So it's a 50% failure. Not 100%, but it's lame because I'm gonna have to come back down here. Look at how it's spraying all the way down this end. It's like hitting this. Lame. Okay, gotta go. Bye. Now, if you watched this far, I thank you, because you're about to see some clown tricks that it was worth the wait maybe. So now that I got to go back and do some more soldering, thought, you know what? There's going to be water in that line. Let's just try to blow some of it somewhere. So I got my little air bubble that used to be a propane tank. There's 110 pounds of pressure in it. Oh, you hear that? Pushing some water around anyway. I've got the spout open outside. I've got some other spouts around the house. Let's go take a look at some of them. Check it out. Here we are in the kitchen. My air bubble is blowing water out the kitchen. Let's go look outside. Oh yeah. All right. Hey folks, we're back and we've chopped out some more of the old copper pipe. Now this is up to where the plumber did it a long time ago. the plumber is not available for several days. So I can either wait several days or I can get down here and do this. So I'm trying to do it again, attempt number 2. So I've cut out this section and I've emptied the water out of this one because it will not sweat anything when there's water in it. So I'm going to melt this one off, take it off, put a new one on, rebuild the parts to replace this section and this section only, and then clean everything, double check it, make sure it's dry. Well, it couldn't be much drier than this. Everything unhooked, and then I'm going to go for it again, the sweating and the soldering and everything. So I decided I was going about it all wrong. Yeah, in more ways than one. For one, I just wasn't relaxing. So I got some music. I'm making a camp down here. Look, I got water, drinks. Okay, that's what water is. I wish I had some drinks, but I don't think it would make me any better. Now, the other thing is that I should just be converting to PEX right now. Like, just give it a start. Like, hey, this can now be PEX. Because the price of copper pipe is insane. Kind of like gold. It's probably going up every day. So here we are. And we're going to give it another go. Because I ain't giving up. I would like to have a shower without filling this bucket at the same time. This is where we're at, up to. Cut. All right, folks, here we have it. We have a 3/4 sleeve, got some 3/4 pipe, and we've got a T-union that goes into from 3/4 to 1/2 inch, and it goes around this corner here, and then this goes on down the line to right there. So this is my test fit. The ends have been cleaned. It's time to flux and solder. So I'm going to flux everything very carefully, put it all together, and then wait for the plumber. No. Oh my gosh, I feel like I can't wait. It's only Thursday. Plumber said he can't be here till Monday. So this is my last chance to do it right. Otherwise I'm gonna scream. And just like that, maybe I'm done. I don't know, it doesn't look as good as a plumber, but I'm gonna very carefully inspect all of this, look for any gaps or anything that looks suspicious before I turn the water on, because I'm really tired of opening this. I'm tired of crawling around under the house. I'm tired of failing. So, just so you know all that, that's what I'm gonna do. And you know what? If it leaks, I'll be down here again, because I am not gonna quit until I succeed.